Hi everyone, my name is Libby Bischoff and I am an Associate Professor of History and Chair of the Department of History and Political Science at the University of Southern Maine, and I just wanted to take a few minutes to welcome you to our summer class together, The History of Maine Through Art, Literature, and Film, which is a 7-week course that I developed a couple of years ago just to provide a bit of an alternative entry into Maine history. I also teach HTY 360, History of Maine, face-to-face during the school year, once every year, which is a more traditional history of Maine from the very beginnings to modern, really, 21st century, which really takes a look at economic history, political history, social history, and cultural history. But since I am a cultural historian and I particularly do a lot of work on Maine artists and photographers, and I love to read literature as often as I can, I decided that it would be a really neat opportunity to create a History of Maine class where we really looked at the state's cultural, literary, and artistic history through a variety of different readings, through looking at different art, and even from watching short films and documentaries. So that's what you're about to embark upon with me for the next 7 weeks. I'm really excited about it. Summer is a great time to do this type of Maine history because we have so many opportunities to get out and about and experience some of the art and the culture that we will be reading and thinking and writing about for the next 7 weeks together. So there will be some optional field trips that you can meet me on. I'll be suggesting a whole bunch of different exhibits that you can go and visit if you have the time. And I really invite you to immerse yourself in Maine's rich cultural and literary history for the rest of the summer that we're doing this work together. So I think in an online class, it's really important for you to see me and to listen to me, so there's some connection, not just some anonymous person sitting on the other side of the computer grading and weighing in on your work. And so that non-anonymous person is me. And I also just wanted to give you one snippet into the kind of work that I do and that I'll be doing with you this summer. So in addition to being a history professor at USM, I am also a public historian. I do a lot of work with local museums and historical societies, and I'm also a curator. This is a postcard for a show that I have up this summer at the University of New England in Biddeford, and it's called Focusing on Home and Beyond, the Photographs of Chancellor Stanley Emmons, 1897 to 1937. And Chancellor was a Maine photographer. She was from Kingfield. And she did a lot of really interesting work on rural Maine in the late 19th and early 20th century, in addition to traveling to the South, did some really interesting historic plantation work in South Carolina, as well as traveling throughout Europe. And so one of the optional field trips we will have a chance to go on is me walking you through my show at UNE of Chancellor. And 2015 is the year of the photograph in Maine, the year of the Maine Photo Project, which you'll hear more about going forward. But all throughout the year, including a lot of shows this summer, museums and historical societies around Maine are focusing on Maine and photography. And I've had a hand in a bunch of those exhibits and also written a book that goes along with it about the history of photography in Maine that will be out in September. So lots of photo to be had this summer in really exciting ways. And so I look forward to introducing you to some of those shows. So this is just a hello. Really happy to have you in class this summer, and I look forward to meeting virtually or in person and working with you all. So just to get started, start, if you haven't already, under Start Here syllabus, and most of the work in the class will be done through the weekly materials and the discussion board sections of the website. So if you have any questions at all as you're getting started and as you're moving through the course, do not hesitate to be in touch, and I will see you online.